see how this goes. So I am not even gonna lie, I have tried, I have recorded a couple and was like, nope, that's not how we're gonna do this. Like, I am definitely winging it, figuring it out. It's definitely a trial by error sort of process. But yeah, I'm excited to finally have this channel and have this platform to really get some practice reading for other people and see where I can grow and where I can learn and improve. So I would love any feedback. Like if I read for you, do a reading for you, and it does sort of resonate with your situation, but like I missed a lot of points, like I missed a lot of important details, definitely feel free to add, you know, the background, add some context and let me know maybe like what I missed, what I didn't pick up on, so that I can possibly do that in the future. Let me know if it didn't resonate at all. Yeah, I'm just here to connect with people and hopefully bring some useful information to you. We will see. But yeah, today I just wanted to do a reading on like what is currently blocking you. And that could be in any situation, just in your life in general, personally, relationally, in your career. I don't know, like you could put it anywhere, okay? You could apply this to anything, any aspect of your life. But basically, we're just going to be looking at what blockage you might be dealing with right now. I've got group 1, group 2, and group 3. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and stop talking now. And if you need to look at these a little longer, just go ahead and pause this and take all the time you need. Otherwise, look for the timestamp below and I will meet you at your group reading. All right. Okay, hi, pile 1. So if you chose this, the green heart chakra pyramid, they're actually pyramids, but like that. Yeah, this is your pile. And I want to check real quick and see what's going on with you currently, and make sure that this makes sense before we move on to like what is blocking you. So let's get a quick little read on your current situation, and if this makes sense, you're in the right spot. And if it does not sound like you in your life currently, then check one of the other groups, or I guess just a different reading. Hopefully I'll be posting more videos soon. Pile 1. Currently, oh yeah, and then 2 cups on the back of the deck. Let me tell you what you got here though. So we have 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands reversed, 6 of Cups reversed, 7 of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune reversed on the back of the deck with 2 of Cups behind it. So you've been dealing with some kind of, or you are, you know, currently, whatever, some sort of soulmate connection for sure. And it's been really burdening you, really overwhelming you, emotionally especially. And it's like it's been keeping you a little stuck. Your negative emotions over this, your negative thoughts over this. You've been really in your head about it, really, really anxious, like maybe obsessing over it actually. And it looks like it could even be a past connection, like you may not be with this person anymore, or this person, if it wasn't romantic even, whoever it was, some type of soulmate connection, family member, friend, romantic partner, whoever it was, even if they aren't in your life right now, you're really nostalgic over it, and you're kind of just like ruminating a lot, either obsessing over what's going to happen and what did happen, and you know, being really obsessive about things, and maybe like obsessed with the future and like when things are going to happen, or ruminating over what already happened, and maybe like keeping you up at night. Even you may be having a lot of bad dreams, or dreaming of this person or this situation, this connection a lot. Well, yeah, definitely. Wow. Duh. I just looked over and I was looking at this, and we literally have 7 of Cups here, which does talk about dreams too. So yeah, I feel like you could be haunted by this person and this connection to the point where it's affecting your sleep patterns, and just your overall headspace and your mentality. It's definitely keeping you like stuck feeling. I want to know, okay, why is this 10 of Wands reversed? Because that would give me like overburdened and overwhelmed. Knight of Cups reversed. Why is this 10 of Wands in reverse? Okay. Oh, and then those both fell out. And then the Page of Pentacles and the Hangman reversed. That stuck energy again. Yeah, you're like really overburdened by your emotions right now. You're really hung up on this person or this situation and you just like can't stop thinking about it. Your heart is really still there. And like you're wanting to say something maybe. I don't know if you aren't in contact right now. Maybe this is a no contact situation or someone that you can't contact anymore. I don't know what specifically your situation with this person is, um, but you wish you could talk to them. You want to express your feelings and get all this pent up emotion out, but it's like you can't. You feel like you can't. The contact with this person seems to be blocked. Yeah, so definitely getting basically the overall sense that you're really hung up on a situation, a person in the past, a soulmate connection, someone that was really close to you, that meant a lot to you, still does mean a lot to you, you have a lot of memories with this person and you still think about them a lot to the point where this is currently, blocking you for sure. So let's go deeper. And now that I kind of like, this is sort of what's going on with your current situation. Let's go in now and see where you're being blocked here. What are you not quite seeing all the way? What is blocking you here? Why are you stuck? Why are you in this stuck energy over this person, over this situation? What is the deeper reasoning here? How can you get unstuck? Why is this blocking you? Why is this blockage in your heart? Okay. Oops. Okay. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. I said that really quietly. Let me make sure you can hear me. It's Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Oh my. Kind of flying out. Okay. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Okay. Two of Pentacles on the back of the deck. Okay. I feel like we're just going to take just a few. This is good for now. Yeah, so you want a new beginning in love. You want a new beginning in so many ways. Like you want to build with this person. You want to start over. You want stability in this connection. You want to communicate. I'm definitely getting the sense that you're not talking to this person or you can't talk to this person. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a fallout, if someone, hopefully no one passed away, but it could be like a number of things, it could be so many things. It just depends on your situation, but you really want to contact this person. You want to communicate with them. You want to take action towards this connection. You really want a new beginning in love and you want to build with this person. What are these options that you're weighing? What is this? There's a decision that you need to make, though. There's something, you're torn here in this situation. What is this? Why are they blocked? Why is the Ace of Cups here? What is the Ace of Cups? What is the Ace of Cups telling you about this blockage? Three of Pentacles and Five of Cups. Okay. Some disappointment. Three of Pentacles, could normally be like collaborative energy, working together, building something together, but I don't know, it could have been like a third party thing in this situation because something has happened to where you feel like you can't reach this person. And so maybe there was something outside of the relationship between you and this person that was affecting the relationship. Whether someone stepped outside the relationship or it was just like family, friends getting too involved and getting kind of like in your business, whether it was someone putting something over the connection like work or It could be a number of things, but that blocked this flowing of love in some way, and now you're really feeling disappointment over that. So I'm feeling like regret, basically. I'm feeling like there's something that has been done. I do think it had to do with something, like some sort of third party factor here. And I think that there's regret over that. Okay. And this is blocking this new beginning in love. It's blocking your heart from being open now again. Okay, what about the Ace of Pentacles? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Page of Cups. Well, what is blocking this rebuilding? What is blocking this new beginning and this starting over and creating something with this person? Probably an apology, the truth, something that needs to be said after this situation that happened. This new beginning is being blocked by what is not being said. Something has to be said. Something has to be expressed here. There's an emotional release and expression that needs to happen in order to have this rebuilding, because it's looking like that's kind of what your heart is wanting, especially when we just looked a minute ago with your current situation. I mean, you seem pretty upset about not having harmony with this person. So I think that's definitely what you want. And yeah, it's being blocked because either you owe them some sort of explanation or they owe you one. And it's whoever was influenced by this third party thing. Yeah. Whether that's you or that's them. Okay, what about the Eight of Wands? Where's group one blocked with the Eight of Wands? Where's group one blocked with the Eight of Wands? Why is this blocked? Why is this communication blocked? Oh, okay. Nine of Wands. The progression there. Okay, and King of Swords on the back of the deck. Okay, so your heart is blocked. Let's just get this out first. Your heart's blocked because your head is taking over. You are in mental overdrive here, especially with the anxious thoughts that we saw a minute ago too. So your heart is blocked because your mind is cutting off your emotions and saying, no. We can't go there. We can't do that. It's logic and ration only, to the point to where, your heart is a little blocked. Okay. You're struggling to balance the two. Yeah, you don't have a great balance between your heart and your head, and maybe it's when you do unblock your heart a little bit, or you do try to get closer to your emotions and kind of closer to just the idea of being vulnerable. It just freaks you out way too much, or you just get way too attached way too quickly. You may have some fear of abandonment, but there's something where it's keeping you from being able to have moderation here and a balance between emotions and thinking. Okay, and then the communication here being blocked by determination and perseverance. I think again it's because there's a fearful undertone here. Because, coming forward with the truth, with your true emotions, with an apology, with an explanation that you think you owe someone, whatever it may be, that would take courage. That would take a lot of courage, a lot of bravery, a lot of determination, and just, I'm going to do this. And this is blocked. That communication is blocked because there isn't that determination. What there is a lot of overthinking, a lot of really negative thinking, anxious thoughts, keeping you up at night, ruminating, what if, obsessing over it, but not letting your heart take the lead. Okay, so Let's see. Let's ask. How can you unblock this? How can pile one unblock their heart here? How can they remove this blockage and move forward? How can they remove it? Oops, that's a lot. How can pile one remove this blockage? Okay, we have a couple. So 4 swords, rest, and Knight of Pentacles. Slow, steady movement. Yeah, it's not going to happen all at once. Yeah, right now this is just, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some deep reflection. If you're spiritual or religious, prayer, meditation, church, whatever it may be for you. If you're not spiritual, just self-reflection. Yeah, you don't have to be spiritual to reflect deeply on yourself. Just, yeah, some rest, some introspection, some patience with yourself, patience with the situation. How can they unblock this? 4 of Pentacles kind of came out sideways, I don't know, and then Ace of Swords reversed. So I think what I'm getting here, the way that you're going to unblock this and not be so afraid to open up and share your emotions is definitely that slow and steady wins the race, resting, being patient with yourself, and also this 4 of Pentacles here, really getting stable. Like right now, you probably don't feel very stable, at least not stable enough to feel courageous and safe enough. That's the main thing, safe enough to open up to this person or probably anyone. So this heart blockage is happening because I really keep getting like this fear of abandonment, this like deeper kind of like attachment wound that really has to do with stability. So for you, it's really going to take feeling safe. We got a hermit on the back of the deck. I just looked down and saw that. So again, that introspection and just time looking inward. Yeah, you may need to revisit like your childhood. May need to look at if you're not already into like attachment theory, maybe look into that. I love attachment theory. Maybe find out what attachment you have and really look into that and try to figure out why that is and how to manage that, because it'll be different depending on what your attachment style is. So maybe looking into, your attachment style, but you're going to have to find, this is definitely giving me more like anxious attachment style. Obviously, if you're needing stability and you're like fearful, it could also be fearful avoidant though, which is a mix of both. Either way, both are insecure attachment styles, and you can form a secure attachment though. They call them earned secure attachments. But yeah, so this is something that you can work on. And I think if you aren't already looking into that and that's not something you're already working on, this could really help you remove this blockage. Like really remove it. Like I said, this is something that you can change. You can, if you have an insecure attachment style, you can form a secure attachment. It takes time. It'll take patience, and it will take having good experiences with safe people who teach you over time that it is safe to trust and that not everyone's going to abandon you. But it's a slow process. You're not going to jump in experimenting with relationships. Like it's going to really start inwardly. So Ace of Swords reversed too. Yeah, you're not clear on this. I think that there's a lot of, the water's really muddy here, not just with this person, but like really in general. Like I if you do have this really, really just deeply rooted sense of distrust, like everyone is out to get you, like this is really like on guard giving me, because like the swords can be obviously about protection and stuff, which can be good sometimes, but I'm feeling like you're in defense overdrive, you're in protection overdrive, you are a little overboard with it, and it is because of this lack of inner safety and security, this idea that I can't really open up. I can't really let myself get close because they're going to leave me. And I'm here to tell you that's not true. That is so not true. But if you stay in this mindset, you're going to be attracting that. It's that self-fulfilling prophecy. You're going to be manifesting connections and, things like that. Not to mention, you might have someone that you can trust, but if you are letting your fear with that, like that Nine of Swords in reverse earlier, and I don't know, that was not great vibes. Like if you are paranoid, if you are obsessive and you are so afraid and so dead set on they're going to leave me, you might have some self-sabotaging behaviors that will end up ruining a relationship, that could be great for you. And I see this too. I just noticed the 4 and the 4 right next to each other. Stability, stability, stability. Like I can't stress that enough. Yeah, that is how you're going to get unblocked. Really gaining this inner stability, like this deep stability. You may want to look into just really focusing on your root chakra, even though this is a heart chakra blockage. The root chakra deals with security and safety, and if you have like a fear of abandonment or something, it could be really good for you, really helpful to do like some root chakra meditation, maybe go to sleep listening to root chakra frequencies. And I will say, when I listen to the root chakra frequencies, sometimes I have some bad dreams, so I'm going to warn you with that. But I think it was supposed to happen like that. It was like my deep fears coming out, and it was actually kind of good for me because then I could go back and reflect on those nightmares, and it really told me a lot about myself when I looked into like, well, what is the deeper meaning of this, So that could be a good way for you to get some introspection anyway. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting with that. Let's get like some advice too. I guess I'm figuring out how to unblock it as advice, but let's get some oracle messages. That's what I should say. We're gonna get a couple cards from this deck. This is the Work Your Light oracle deck. Okay. Messages for pile 1. Okay. Inner temple, absolutely your inner temple. That is absolutely what you got to focus on right now. Okay, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Oh my gosh. Yeah, your heart. Absolutely. Okay, yeah. This is great. I mean, it's, very cohesive. Tune into the portal of your heart. Devotion, inner temple. Inner temple. Getting really building that inner temple up to where nothing is going to shake you. Nothing, no relationship, nothing in your life should shake that inner stability. You know what I mean? Like, you have power over that. You have control over that. You are safe. And so it's going to be like teaching yourself that, because when you were a child, you maybe weren't necessarily safe, and that was not your fault. It just wasn't your fault, but all you knew was you weren't safe. And don't let me put this on you if that's not for you, but if you do resonate with this like fear of abandonment, and I mean this whole message is about like creating inner stability, there's probably something in your childhood where you just didn't feel the safest. And it didn't have to be physically. It could be just like emotional safety. You may not have had an emotionally safe person to talk to. It could be a number of things, but now you are not a child anymore, and you are your own emotionally safe person, and you are your own caregiver, and you are your own parent. So it's going to be teaching that child version of yourself that's still in there, we're okay. Like, we are safe. It's going to be okay. Like, even if this person does leave me, I'm going to be okay. I'm always going to be okay, and just feeling secure and just really believing that, feeling safe in that and knowing that. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else from this deck. Wow, I don't know what's going on with me trying to shuffle this right now. I can't really shuffle it here because it's so loud. It slaps on those other cards and it's just so loud. Okay. Any more messages for pile 1? Group 1. Messages for pile 1. Group 1. Okay. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? For sure. For freaking sure. Yeah, whatever this situation was that is kind of in here and was in that energy check-in a minute ago, whoever that soulmate connection is, they're definitely triggering you. And it's going to be taking that deeper look at, again, why though? Why are they triggering me? Why am I so afraid to open up? Why am I afraid to be vulnerable? What is this? And don't get me wrong, if they were the one that that was influenced by like an outside party in the relationship, like if they put something else above the relationship or stepped outside of the relationship or whatever it may be, then like, yeah, duh, they would owe you an apology and stuff. But even so, if it's getting you to this place of emotional instability and where it's like keeping you up at night and driving you crazy and making you like obsess and ruminate over it, that's still triggering you like more deeply than it should, I guess is the point, is what I'm getting at. So no matter what the situation is, whoever this person is that you've been dealing with, they are a mirror to you. We're all mirrors to each other. That's kind of how it works. But yeah, definitely look at that. If you don't already journal, maybe get a journal and like a shadow work journal, put this stuff in there. Or if you do already journal, this is a great prompt for you. Who or what is triggering you? Like, there you go. That's the prompt. That's it. That's the journal prompt. And just really diving deeply into that. Okay. Anything else for group one? Oh, yeah, the half of the pile. No. Group one, pile one. Okay. Okay. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. Yes, we got that with the Hermit and the Four of Swords for sure. You are being called to go inward right now and just really lean into this time, this period of healing. Okay, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. Wow, another awesome like shadow work journal prompt right there. Like maybe tying in, noticing like the triggers that you are experiencing and the ways that you're feeling and the fear that you might have around opening up, and then like just basically how intensely you let another person affect you, like how you're letting one person have so much power over your emotions and your mental health. Looking into that and looking at who else is like that in my lineage that I know of, if you know enough about your family, you know, and even if it's not your bloodline, like whoever raised you. But definitely if you do know a little bit about your ancestors, your family lineage, yeah, it could be a karmic cycle, an ancestral, you know, like a generational cycle that you're experiencing. But yeah, I'm definitely getting this inner child healing, shadow work for sure. That's going to be huge in unblocking anything you've got going on in your heart. Okay. And then let's see what we got from the Spirit Junkie Oracle deck. And then we will be done. Okay, so for pile one, group one, we got, I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. Yeah, it may be really triggering for you to just receive love, like straight up. Like when someone tries to get close to you, it may terrify you. You know, it may really terrify you, and that's not your fault. Like that would be a subconscious thing. That is not your fault. So it's nothing to feel bad about, but you deserve to receive love. You deserve that. You really do. I mean, so it's going to be so worth it for you to learn how to receive, because you deserve it. You deserve to receive love. Okay, what else for pile one, group one? Okay. So we've got, I communicate with ease and grace. People are willing to embrace what I have to say. Okay, so you may not have felt heard by a child. This again is going into that maybe not having an emotionally safe person. You may not have felt heard or seen, and that may be something that you struggle with. Now you might just expect people to not hear you and not see you, but that's a pessimistic outlook. So you got to remember that that just because you had one experience, it does not mean that every other experience after that is going to be the same, okay? So you're going to be learning how how to communicate your feelings, I think, too, as you're diving deeply into what these feelings are, where they come from, why you might be experiencing them and how you can cope with them. I think you're going to be learning how to open up about them. And if you don't already have someone to talk to about this, like for real, if you are experiencing that Nine of Swords energy, like if you are having crazy obsessive thoughts, anxiety, like it's affecting your sleep, depression, like that's pretty intense. And so you need someone that you can depend on for emotional support. Okay. And like if you don't already use therapy, then maybe looking into that. I know that health insurance and all that stuff can be a pain in the ass, but there are so many different health insurance plans out there, and different clinics, different therapists. It takes a minute, but there is a way to find an affordable one for you probably. It's not going to be easy, which sucks, but I would almost guarantee it wouldn't be easy unless your job just happens to like provide something like that for you. It takes some digging. It really does. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there that, yeah, if you are going through this, it seemed pretty heavy. So I just wanted to say that might be something you want to look into. I'm committed to bringing forth my greatness. I will no longer play small. Yeah, you're going to be working on stepping up and being courageous enough because, Brene Brown, love it. She just popped up because of, courageous, courage and vulnerability. She's saying she says, being vulnerable, that is being courageous. Like they're the same thing. And people tend to not think that because for some reason the ongoing message for so long has been like vulnerability. You're just like a little lamb that's going to get eaten up by the wolves. And so who wants to be vulnerable? And courage is like, the knight coming in to save the lamb. But honestly, that's not really it. That's not really the vibe. Like it takes actual courage to be vulnerable. Like that's scary. You're opening yourself up to be rejected because you very well might get rejected. So Brene Brown, if you have not listened to her, oh my gosh, definitely at least look up one of her talks on she has so many, but I'm trying to think of that one specifically where she talks about the power of vulnerability. It may be called the power of vulnerability, something like that. But how being vulnerable is actually being courageous. There's also another, I wish I could remember this guy's name, but I heard him. He was a guest on a podcast episode that I was just listening to, and I'm sure just looking this up, you could find him. He did this like rejection challenge where he put himself out there every single day for like so many days in a row, knowing, like fully expecting to get rejected on purpose. That way he could like build up his tolerance for rejection. And I thought that was so cool. Like I need to try that. And it's like, it's embarrassing. It's going to be, it's scary. He's like, one of the things he did was like, he walked into a donut shop and like asked for this just crazy order of donuts that he was just like, they're going to for sure say no. And they said yes. And she was like, okay, like she did it for him. And so actually what he found out in this experiment was like, he wasn't rejected near as many times as he thought he would be. And people that were going along and doing this trend, this like rejection challenge or whatever they called it, a lot of people would do something simple like going up to a complete stranger and saying, hey, will you take a selfie with me? Like how freaking embarrassing would that be? Like how scary. You would feel like such a weirdo, such a creep. But people were doing it and they were finding a lot of the time they didn't even get rejected. And it actually ended up being like a fun experience. And then they had a picture to like, to document the moment. Like it was actually fine. What they realized is they were fine. Even when they did get rejected, they were fine. So anyway, that might be like a fun little exercise for you to do too. And then the last one here, I see grace and possibility in all of life's challenges. Yes. Seeing the good in all the bad. Don't feel bad, don't feel guilty, don't feel ashamed, don't feel stuck and like, how am I ever going to get out of this because of anything you're dealing with right now? Because we're always going to have shit like this to deal with because that's life. This is the human experience. So you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You are dealing with challenges that you know, it's part of our karma. It's, especially if this is a generational cycle, there's, you know, it's not your fault. That's not something that you really could have control over. So it's just seeing like the opportunity for growth in the challenge instead. Okay, and then on the back of the deck, I am a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I can just be it. Yeah, and I think that you are. You're about to glow up. Okay, so wishing the best for you. And I hope that this helped in some way. I don't know. And mostly thank you for just clicking on the video at all and giving it a try. And I hope that you will come back again when I have some more videos posted. So yeah, thank you so much, and maybe I'll see you next time. All right. Hi, pile 2. Okay, so if you selected this solar shock, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can talk, solar plexus chakra pyramid, this is your reading. So, okay, I'm trying to like clear out the energy from pile 1, and I want to first do like a quick little energy check and see like what's going on kind of currently in your life. I don't know, whatever wants to come up to let you know this is your pile. So whatever comes out, this should make sense. This should be, you know, directly applied to your life currently. And if it does make sense, then we'll move on into like where you're blocked and like how we can work on unblocking that. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck for this first little energy check. All right, so pile 2. Where's pile 2 currently? What's going on in pile 2's life? What is the current energy around pile 2? Okay, woo. What did you just fill out? Take these 2, the Magician and the Hangman. Okay, cool, cool. What's going on in pile 2 right now? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we got King of Swords reversed. What is the one that fell down here? Temperance reversed. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get one more. One more for pile 1. Okay. 5 of Swords reversed. Okay. And then on the back of the deck, we've got the World. Okay. So there's been some sort of ending maybe that you've gone through, because I'm seeing back here the 5 of Swords reversed. It's like you're trying to step away from some conflict. You're trying to leave some conflict behind. So you're definitely coming out of a period of, or at least a situation where you weren't getting along with someone the best, maybe. Temperance reverse, struggling with balance and moderation in some situation. Okay, maybe like, yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of moderation here. I don't know what exactly that's what that is, but, and then the King of Swords reverse, maybe you're overthinking about something. The Hangman, taking a pause, taking a step back, taking a little break, probably from whatever this conflict was, trying to see things from a different perspective, just kind of like refresh yourself. And the Magician, trying to really stand in your power and stand your ground in this situation, trying to just focus on the positive, focus on what you want to manifest in your reality. So you are really wanting to maybe take your power back if you have given your power away to someone or some situation. Let me get some clarifiers and see if I can figure out more details. So why is the Magician here for pile 2 in their current situation? What is the Magician trying to tell me? Okay, why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here for pile 2? Whoa! What's the Magician trying to tell me about pile 2's current energy? Okay. 8 of Cups reversed and the Devil. Okay. I don't know. Are you trying to manifest someone back? Are you accidentally manifesting someone back? Because the Eight of Cups reversed, that's giving me a lack of closure and a lack of like a complete ending to something, though you have separated. If you haven't separated, you've taken some time apart, and probably because there was this conflict. And so maybe you walked away because it looks like you're trying to avoid some conflict. So, but then it's interesting that it's right under the Magician. So it's almost as if you're manifesting it right back. And I don't know if you want to or if that's like accidental. With the Devil being here, even if it's not accidental, it may be a subconscious kind of habitual thing. This may be like a toxic relationship that you've been dealing with. I'm just going to say it. With the World being here, this is all about cycles, beginnings, and endings. And I don't know, just the Devil popping out specifically with the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's like an ending, but not an ending. So I don't know. We will see. But why is the Hanged Man here? Taking a break from something. The Page of Swords. Yeah, you're taking a break from communication. You're not talking to this person. You are just taking a step back, trying to see things a little bit more clearly from a different perspective. You are not talking to them at the moment. Yeah. And it's maybe because you broke up, maybe because you were literally in no contact right now. Maybe someone blocked someone. I don't know, but the communication is definitely not happening because you're just taking a breather, taking a step back. Okay, why King of Swords? Too many. Why is King of Swords reversed here? What is the King of Swords reversed telling me about Pile 2's kind of situation? King of Swords reversed. Whoop. Nine of Swords reversed. Okay. Also, too, you got this, keep this in mind, your solar plexus pyramid here. Okay. Nine of Swords reversed. Wow, you're really in your head. Like, you're really, really in your head. Man, Pile 1 was really in their head, too. I mean, it wasn't the exact situation, but they had Nine of Swords reversed. That is not the most awesome energy, and especially with it coming up right underneath the King of Swords reversed. Like, yeah, you were really stuck in your head over this situation. Really? Wow. I think you're dealing with some patterns, some thinking patterns, because it's the World here. Maybe some thought processes that aren't great for you. Okay? What about Temperance reversed? Oops. What is Temperance reversed trying to tell me about that? Okay. Seven of Wands reversed. And Queen of Swords reversed. Wow, okay. So this was a significant connection because we've got some like counterpart energy because we've got King of Swords and Queen of Swords here. But you guys definitely aren't seeing eye to eye, obviously. There's a lack of balance in the connection. Just, yeah, there's been some conflict. Now there's no communication, it looks like. And this person is overly defensive. So yeah, they may have blocked you. I'm definitely getting that. Queen of Swords reversed. I mean, she straight up got her eyes closed. She's turning this way. He's turning that way. But he's thinking about it. He's scratching his chin. He's like, what is going on? How did this happen? How did we get here like this? And how do we get out of this? And what do I do? And she's like, I ain't even about to think about this anymore. I'm so over this. Yeah, I'm definitely getting, this person's put up a lot of boundaries, and that may have included a no contact thing. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting that this probably wasn't the healthiest situation. I don't know. It's not like screaming toxic relationship, but there are a couple different things here that would point me in that direction. So yeah, this may not have been the healthiest situation for either of you. So yeah, Five of Swords reversed in that current situation. What's Five of Swords reversed for Pile 2? Woo. Okay. The Sun reversed. Yeah, just basically reiterating the fact that this was not a great time. I'm sure at some point it was, but it didn't end that way. Yeah, and I don't think you're real happy about it, though. I don't think you're happy being away from this person, and I don't think you're happy fighting with them either, which who would be? So it's kind of like, damned if I do, damned if I don't, can't win for losing. That's, I feel like, kind of how you feel maybe. Okay, well, 3 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you guys, whoever this is, whatever this is, you are really struggling to work together. You're really struggling to see eye to eye and to just have balance in the connection. Yeah, that seems to be a big issue with you guys. So, okay. Let's move on though now, and let's see what it is that's actually blocking you. Why are you in this situation with this person? What got you here? What is, where are you being blocked? How can you get unblocked? All right. So, I'm going to go in with this Rider-Waite Tarot deck now and see where it is that you're blocked. What is the blockage that you are currently dealing with? What is blocking you right now? Ten of Swords. Okay. Yeah, I would say that this would have to do with that relationship dynamic we just looked at, because this is not just an ending. This is a painful, excruciating, just awful ending. It's not good, Yeah, it's really the type of thing that'll give you 9 of Swords reverse thinking, huh? So 10 of Swords. What else? What is blocking pile 2 right now? What's blocking pile 2 right now? What's blocking pile 2? The sun. Okay. What's blocking pile 2? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is blocking pile 2? No. What's pile 2's blockage? Okay. 2 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Wands reversed. All right. And back of the deck, 10 of Wands. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, we've got 2 10s here. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands at the back of the deck. 10s are about completion, completing cycles. These 10s, not so great. Not so great. These are bad vibes, I'm going to be honest. So yeah, no wonder you're feeling blocked. You're overburdened, overwhelmed, just burnt out thinking about this connection. You have put so much energy into this, mentally, emotionally, physically. You're just really drained. Yeah, this connection is what's blocking you. The ending of this connection specifically. Like, I don't think you're wanting to move past it, which obviously if it has been a thing where you've gotten back together, split up again, gotten back together, split up again, you know what I mean? That sort of thing, which it kind of gave me the idea that it might have been that. That would make it even harder to move on after an ending, because your brain is literally expecting you to get back together. Like, it's become a cycle, So I think that, yeah, you were just really struggling to accept this painful ending. The sun, that's funny that the sun is popping up here in, how you're being blocked, what's blocking you. And I think it's just that you're struggling to find your happiness without this person in your life, without this relationship. You're having to learn to be happy again. Because, if you think about it, you were happy before this person was in your life. But then you got used to them being here, and now you're having to get a new sense of normalcy, It's a new life. You're getting a new routine. You're having to just readjust. and you were so used to having this person be a part of your everyday life, and there were times that were really great and they did make you really happy. You guys probably had a lot of fun together. The sun is great vibes. The sun is good times, you know. It's probably your best friend. And so yeah, that's hard to let go of that. The Two of Pentacles reversed though, it's like you're weighing your options of should I let it go, should I not let it go? You know, what do I need to do? Six of Wands reversed. You feel like you lost. You feel defeated, because upright, that would be a sense of victory. You feel defeated. You feel like it's been a blow to your self-esteem. You feel like it's been a waste of time, and you're not really wanting to accept the loss. That's kind of what I'm getting so far. Wow. Okay, so pile 2. I just had to pause this video because my stomach was hurting so bad. Like, that was some intense stomach cramps, which not unusual for me, but I haven't had stomach cramps like that in a minute. Definitely haven't had anything going on like that today. And then tonight, when I start reading this, just like excruciating stomach pain. So I don't know if y'all have been having stomach aches because you're so anxious. I don't know, but definitely weird because this is the solar plexus chakra, and that's the stomach. So pretty strange. So yeah, let's get back in here and get some clarification on this. So what is blocking you right now? Yeah, being able to let go of this, being able to call it what it is and let it be over, basically. You're being blocked by not wanting to let this go. And it's definitely, it's affecting your self-esteem somehow. It's like saying you were wrong, saying, well, I invested in something that didn't work out, or I made a mistake by, you know, choosing to try to build with someone who ended up not wanting to build with me, like whatever it was, like it ended up not working out. Whatever this loss was, it's hard for your ego to accept it, because this also has to do with, you know, confidence. And we've got the Six of Wands, which is self-esteem here in reverse. So yeah, I'm definitely getting that is your ego is not wanting to accept it, and that is keeping you blocked right now. So let's get some more on the Ten of Swords though. What's blocking pile 2? Ten of Swords. What's blocking pile 2? Okay. King of Pentacles reversed and Four of Cups. Wow. Yeah, you really don't want to accept this. Like the Four of Cups, you know, like the guy, that cute little cloud is like, here, I got a cup for you, you know, and it's like, I don't want your cup or any of the cups I already have. I don't want any cups. Like, you just, yeah, he's not interested, not amused, not very happy. Yeah, King of Pentacles reversed. You definitely let this rock your self-esteem, your self-image, the way you see yourself, and it could have affected you financially in some way too. Maybe if this was someone that you lived with, or you split bills with, or were married to, it could be a number of things. But yeah, if this is affecting you financially some way, that's also something that's hard for you to let go. You may have benefited from this connection in a financial way. And so obviously, yeah, that sucks too. That's a lot of readjusting to have to do, and who wants to do that, you know? But that's blocking you right now. Okay, why is the sun here for pile 2 though? Why is the sun blocking them? What's with the sun? Page of Wands. I don't think that you're wanting to rebuild with someone else either. And that's also a natural response after investing a lot of time in someone. I mean, but I don't think that you're wanting to have to start over. I don't think that you're wanting to have to date. I don't think that who does? Like, what the heck? Dating sucks. Being single is cool. Dating, not so much. Yeah, it's like, wow, you gotta just be, yeah, your discernment's really gotta be strong. You gotta really be able to filter through. But I feel like, yeah, this person, you probably had a really good sexual connection with them, and you may be missing that a little bit too. You may not be wanting to let that go. Either way, you're looking like, you're feeling like, oh, I don't want another person. I want that person, you know? even if you consciously don't want them, even if you're like, no, I need to let this go. There's something in you still that's really not wanting to let go. So there's just a little bit of clinging to it still, clinging to this hope that, which, holding hope for something is fine, but it feels like you're just not letting yourself move on though from it. That's the difference. Is if it's over and it looks like it is, at least for the time being, you deserve to see your other options around you. You deserve to move on. You deserve to be happy without this relationship. You can still be confident. Yeah, it doesn't need to shake your confidence to the core like that. And you can get out there, put yourself out there and flirt a little bit, This could be flirty communication. This could be online communication, like online dating maybe. Even if it's not like an actual dating app, just like getting in people's DMs, liking people's pictures or something. I feel like you're not letting yourself do that maybe. Because it's showing up here and where you're blocked, what's blocking you right now. And so, yeah, I think maybe you're just not wanting to look at any other options around you. And don't get me wrong, like if you've not processed this ending yet, you don't need to be bringing anyone else into the equation. But I mean, it's showing up here as if it's been a while. It's showing up here as if you are dwelling on it at this point, because the fact that this is what's here and this is what's blocking you, I'm getting that it may be time to put yourself out there a little bit and at least talk to people, and just kind of see where it goes. I don't know, because Page of Wands, I'm just getting like flirty communication with the context, because I mean, it could be like starting a creative project or something too, but I'm not getting that with everything else that's around here. This could be blocking you creatively, this relationship somehow. That could be therapeutic for you if you are needing to have a healthy way to like cope with this ending. Creativity could be a way to do that, because the solar plexus chakra also deals with creative energy. So this could be calling you to find a passion project and focus on that. But what is the Two of Pentacles reverse doing here? Oops. The Empress reversed, and this came out too. The Queen of Wands reversed. I feel like you're almost, a couple things. I feel like you're trying to figure out, do I need to put myself first or this other person first? Which one? And also, do I need to like hold out and wait for everything that I want, my wish come true, my dream come true type of connection, or go back to this person, go back to this same connection. I'm assuming this is that same person, and it is showing up. They're showing up as the Queen of Wands. This just fell out as I was shuffling those around. The Queen of Wands reversed, and again, I'm really getting that like you were really like sexually connected to this person, like you guys had a really good connection in that way, and you may be really missing that, and you're just not wanting to look at any other options at all, really. And then the Queen of Cups reversed came out here too. This is some big self-love energy here with the Empress and the Queen of Cups, and then both being inverted like that. I'm feeling like you need to put yourself first in whatever way that is, and do what's going to make you happy. Like if you're waiting around for this person and like they have you blocked, and like it's over and you broke up, then like why? Like why? Be realistic with yourself. It doesn't mean, again, like you can't have hope, but it's not fair to yourself to not go out at all and not talk to anyone at all and not see the other options around you and not have any fun or put yourself out there at all. that's not fair to you. And maybe if you do put yourself out there, you'll realize that this Queen of Wands person, they're not the only person for you, you know? Queen of Wands reverse and Queen of Cups reverse. Yeah, you're still like sexually connected and emotionally connected to this person. And you're really struggling to let that go. And it's definitely blocking you for sure. Okay, what about the Six of Wands reverse? What is blocking pile 2? The Six of Wands reverse. Just blocking pile 2. The Six of Wands reverse. Okay. Okay. We've got Four of Swords and Nine of Wands. Okay. Quite opposite energy here. We've literally got rest and perseverance. Taking a break and determination. Okay. Introspection and pause and action. Like what? What is this? I don't know if you can hear my son in there worrying, but yeah, I don't know what he's doing in there. Anyway. What in the world? Oh, and then the back of the deck, Eight of Swords reverse. So, yeah, what is blocking you? Where are you blocked right now? I think your ego really took a hit, you know, and I'm sorry for laughing. It just, the way it came into my head. You really took a hit and you're like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm never going to love again. I'm never going to date again. I'm okay. I'm going to lay here in this coffin and that's it. Wake me up when life is over. Like, I just feel like you are in this like pity party energy, to be honest. And I feel like you're like, that was the love of my life. I'll never love again. And okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to downplay this. This definitely was a painful thing. Okay, this was an excruciating ending. This was a serious connection. And like I said, it may have been like a toxic relationship type of thing. I don't, you know. So I get that. Trust me, I get that more than you know. I was just laughing because the way that came through in my mind and just this guy's face and the way he's laying there like, I give up. I'm done. I give up. I forfeit. And that's what's blocking you. That's what's blocking you. You're giving up. You're forfeiting, you know, the game. You don't want to be rejected again and you don't want to settle for less and you're just like, I'm done. I'm out. I ain't even going to try. And I think instead you're being called to put yourself out there, whatever that may mean to you. You know, I'm not saying you got to go on a date tomorrow. That's not what I mean. Like I said, it could be just hanging out with friends. Maybe you're isolating yourself a little bit. You know, maybe you're just mentally having a pity party. Maybe you're thinking about this person too much. Like, look, if this is over and this ended, and if they blocked you, especially, like, stop thinking about them. That's way easier said than done. But like, when you start to think about them, redirect your thoughts, put it onto, you know, make a manifestation playlist. If you want to manifest love, take this person out of the equation and just think more so what type of relationship you want to manifest. And if it's this person, if it's meant to be, then they'll come back around. And if it's not them, you'll manifest whoever it is, you know, even if it's not love, maybe focus on the bag, you know, and make you a money manifestation playlist. It's just something, anything to redirect your thoughts to something positive and something high vibrational. Even if it's like a confidence, a self-esteem boosting playlist. Like just, it could be like just like a confidence, self-esteem boosting playlist about like, I'm hot, like body positivity, you know, like I'm hot, I'm the shit, like a playlist like that. Turn that on. When you start thinking about this person, just, you're going to have to get control of your thoughts because that is what's blocking you, not letting go of this person. And then, yeah, back of the deck here, under the Ten of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. You're overburdening yourself. You're keeping yourself trapped. And all you need to realize is that you have the power to change this. And there's so many people in the world. There's billions of people in the world, you know? So yeah, put yourself out there. Make some connections, even if they're not romantic. Make some friends. Have fun. Start a creative passion project. But definitely don't be stuck in your thoughts and in your feels over this person. If this is over, if this has ended, then it has ended. And if it is meant to come back around, it will, but it's not going to come back around by you obsessing over it. That's definitely not going to attract it back. Not in a healthy way, at least. It would just be the exact same. It would end the same. Um, so yeah, get yourself out of this negative thinking process is what I'm getting with that. And then on the back of the deck behind that, we have Three of Cups reversed. I think maybe you've been isolating yourself and you're being called to put yourself out there and go out with your friends, go out with your family, even if you join a group online, some type of online community. Maybe you're into gaming, get you a headset if you don't have one already, do some live gaming or whatever where you like play with people live and stuff. Just anything to get yourself a little community going and get yourself some social connection, and just get yourself back out there. But yeah, putting yourself first for sure. Yeah. How can pile 2 get unblocked? How can they unblock this? What can they do? Oh my goodness, why am I doing this right now? I'm in a mess right now. Okay. How can pile 2 unblock this? How can pile 2 remove this blockage? Oh, shit. How can pile 2 remove this blockage? Okay. High Priestess and 5 of Wands. How can pile 2 remove this blockage? 9 of Cups reverse. How can pile 2 remove this blockage? The Lovers. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting put yourself out there again. I'm keep thinking online too. Like maybe if you don't have the time or the freedom or the opportunity or availability to put yourself out there, maybe try it online. And then 8 of Cups on the back of the deck. Yeah, let this go. Let this go. For real. Let it go. I know that's hard. I know that's easier said than done. Like I'm struggling with that right now too. Like I get that. I really do get it. Focus on what you want. Literally. Like if you are hung up on this person, like I said, make you like a love manifestation playlist. That's really easy to do, and you can turn it on whenever. When you're cleaning your house, when you're driving, just whenever. And you can listen to it all the time. You can journal about it if you're into journaling. Journal about the type of relationship that you want, and bring aspects from this person, from this relationship with this person. Bring the good from it. Obviously, you were very sexually connected to them, very sexually attracted to them. You felt like they did have this nurturing, really feminine energy that you loved. So yeah, manifest that. Manifest that in the right way, in a healthy connection. And like I said, if it's supposed to be with this person, then it will be. Then they'll come in when it's time. But yeah, focus on what you want and let the past go. Stop ruminating on what was with this person or having any type of thoughts of like, oh, I'm not going to be happy again. That was it. They're the one that got away and it's this lost opportunity. That thinking is going to get you nowhere. That is, okay, you're kind of like sitting in some low vibrational thinking right now, and you need to be vibing high for sure. For sure. We also have the High Priestess here, so maybe focusing on your spirituality too. That could be another way to redirect your thoughts if you're having obsessive thinking over this person and this situation. If that starts to come up, if you are into meditating and if you are in a place where you can meditate, sit and just clear your mind altogether, or pray if you are into prayer. Yeah. Also listening to binaural beats, stuff like that. Subliminal messages, like when you go to sleep at night, like maybe listen to one that will help you stop obsessive thinking or learn how to let this go, whatever. Make a playlist about releasing. I have one of those, and it's actually helped tremendously. I love that playlist. Yeah. And I just have all kinds of, I have like podcast episodes on it that talk about moving on, forgiveness, healing from betrayal. And I have songs that would apply to my situation. Some of them are kind of like more sappy. Some of them are more powerhouse, like just a mix of all those emotions that I need to release so that I can get rid of this situation and process it once and for all and let it go, okay? And it's like, honestly, it's been amazing. I love it. I love that playlist. It's helped me so much. I have a lot of podcasts on there that talk about the psychological aspects of things too. I don't know, it's just been really helpful, but that would be different depending on the person. So, but yeah, and then this just fell out while I'm sitting here, the magician. So again, yeah, manifesting what you want. So that's the best way to redirect your thoughts, I think. When you start thinking like, oh, I missed this and I wish I had this back and I really messed up here and now that's gone, like redirect your thoughts. Redirect your thoughts and, you know, look at why this didn't work out. Be realistic. Why didn't this relationship with this person work out? There was something that wasn't right. So take note of that and make sure that you don't attract that back into your life. But like I said, you can bring the good aspects from that relationship and focus on those and try to manifest that. Okay, so let's get you some like oracle messages to finish it off. And yeah, so this is the Work Your Light oracle deck. Let's see what you got in here. What do we have for pile 2? Messages for pile 2. Okay. Any more messages for pile 2? Okay. So first we've got the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And Mirror. Okay, Mirror came up in the last pile too. Okay, yeah. Who or what is triggering you? Okay, anything else for pile 2? Oh, that's too many. What about messages for pile 2? For the blockages. Okay. This one came out last time too. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. I think that's talking about retreating from this person and this situation and letting it go. And then Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So yeah, maybe there is some type of passion project that you could dive into here. Maybe there's something that, and I mean, that the High Priestess come up, maybe it's something spiritual, something you've been interested in, maybe a hobby that you could start up, but something to keep you busy and keep your mind off of this person because it looks like you're struggling to let it go. But you're going to be able to let it go. I'm sure you've been through loss like before. Like I said, I'm not trying to downplay this. I'm just reminding you that everything is a cycle. There's a beginning and an end, beginning and an end, beginning and an end. And this is not going to last forever. So let yourself be happy. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to put yourself out there. Yeah, so don't give up. Don't give up. Okay. Let's see. What's in this one for you? Spirit Junkie. Alright, so pile 2. Messages for pile 2. Message for pile 2. How can I unblock this? How can pile 2? Oh! How can pile 2 unblock this? I'm definitely feeling it's overall an ego blockage. You know, your ego's not wanting to let it go. Okay. My happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. Absolutely. This is definitely a lot about being able to shift your thinking, shift your perception from being mopey and feeling like it's the end of the world to I'm good, I got this. Where did the magician go? And I'm going to manifest exactly what I want. It's mine. It's coming for me. And maybe it is this person and maybe it's not. It doesn't matter who the person is because I'm getting what I want. Whatever you wanted with this person, whatever you liked, whatever you loved that you have with this person, you can have that. It may be with them. It may not be with them. But you can have that. You can attract that. You can manifest that in a connection. So yeah, just focus on manifesting it. Okay, what else for pile 2? How can I unblock this? Whoa. We got, I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. Yeah, and you probably have made a lot of progress because, like I said, if this is coming up and then saying like you're being blocked by like talking to other people and looking at your other options, and that's making me think that this has been over for a little while. And so, yeah, I think that you've probably been dealing with this for a little bit now. And so, don't forget to appreciate how far you've already made it. Let's just see. Okay, this came out in the last one. I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. Yeah, I think that's just for you talking again about manifesting. Yeah, really look into maybe making those playlists or getting you a manifestation journal, doing some manifestation rituals, whatever it is, doing some like manifestation, like visual meditation, whatever works best for you. However you manifest best, and maybe try a little bit of all of them and see like what works the quickest, what you seem to see like results from the fastest, and just what you enjoy the most. But yeah, just focus on what you want to manifest, and maybe look into some new ways of manifesting. Make it fun for yourself, you know. And when these thoughts start to creep in and you start to reminisce over this ending and over the situation with this person in the past, just remember, you know, look at why that's triggering you, why that is, why you're thinking about that, and then look at the good and the bad aspects of that and think, do I really want that back? You know, do I really want to go back into that cycle with that person? Or do I want to take the good from that, the good aspects from that relationship, and apply them to my manifestation and just manifest what I want? Just, yeah, redirect your thinking. Get into that high vibrational thinking. I think that's kind of what's going to get you unblocked here, is just redirecting your thoughts, focusing on high vibrational thinking patterns and stuff. So, okay, so yeah, thank you for listening this long, and I hope that like made sense and helped you a little bit. Definitely give me some feedback if you feel like it, and if you want to add some more details, some more context to your situation, maybe something that I didn't pick up on, whatever. Like I need all the feedback, so I would definitely appreciate it, and I just appreciate you for clicking on the video at all and giving it a chance. So maybe I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Okay, hi, pile 3. So if you chose this, the blue pyramid, that has to do with the throat chakra, this is your reading, and we're going to start with like a little energy check thing to see, you know, make sure this is your pile. So I'm just going to ask, what are the current energies around you? What's going on in your life right now? And if this seems to be accurate, then I would say this is your pile. So, you know, this gives me a little bit more information to go off of when we go into finding out where you may be blocked, you know. So I'm already expecting this to have something to do with communication, because you did choose the blue, the throat chakra pyramid, which has, you know, it relates to communication, but that could mean a number of things, you know. So I don't know, we'll see. We will see. So So we've got the Hanged Man and Ace of Swords reversed. What is the current energy around pile 3? I thought he wanted to come out, and then I wasn't sure, but he did. King of Wands. He wasn't sure, though. He's like, I don't know. But then he came out like a rocket. All right, some fire energy there. 7 of Cups reversed. One more. This current energy. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, this ended up being a lot. No, that's too many. Okay. Pile 3's current energy. Where's pile 3 currently? What's going on in pile 3 right now? Okay. The Star. And then on the back of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about some type of loss, some type of grievance period. But then over here we have the Star, which is awesome. Dreams, wishes coming to fruition. Okay. So the Hangman, you are taking a step back. You're in like a period of pause right now because you're unclear on something. You're undecided on what to think or how to feel about a certain situation or a certain someone. King of Wands, I'm not sure if this is you or someone that you're dealing with, but the King of Wands is a masculine, powerful energy, really passionate, driven. I'm wondering who this is. 7 of Cups reversed. You might be a little stuck in your head and your fantasies a little bit, maybe over idealizing something. Let's get some clarification though. What is the Hangman? What's the Hangman doing? 5 of Cups reversed. Okay, so you're taking a break, you're taking a pause because you are coming to terms with some type of loss. And you have been really, really disappointed about it, really upset about it. But you are kind of coming to terms with it. Like I said, you're kind of learning to accept it. The Good Things Fall Apart song just came into my head because that line, it's kind of like that in there. Coming to terms with a broken heart. Yeah, I guess sometimes good things fall apart. Great song, great song. Who is that? John Bellion, I think. But yeah, that song just popped into my head. So yeah, something fell apart here. And it was obviously something that you thought was going to be, it was your dream come true. And so that, that sucks. I get that. That's rough. That's not good vibes here. What are you unclear about? What are you uncertain about? Why is the Ace of Swords reversed here for pile 3? Woo! Why is the Ace of Swords reversed? 9 of Swords. Well, whatever you're unclear about. Man, all 3 of you guys got 9 of Swords tonight in this reading. The other 2 were in reverse and this one's upright, but And you guys all got 9 of Swords in the current energy check with the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. And this one specifically, it's so creepy because it makes me think of the serial killer. Wayne Gacy? Yeah, right? Gacy, I think. But like, how creepy. I don't know. It just makes me think of him every time I see it. And so you're torturing yourself, though. You're torturing yourself with this lack of clarity, or the lack of clarity is torturing you. Maybe you're not torturing yourself with these negative thoughts. It's that it's driving you crazy that you don't understand something. And maybe it's that you don't understand why this fell through. You can't understand, like, why did that happen? Why did that work out like that, Okay, who's the King of Wands? Whoa. Let me figure out who this is. Who is the King of Wands? For pile 3 here. Who is this? What is this King of Wands energy? Who is this person? Is this them? Is this an energy? We got 2. The Sun and the 4 of Wands. Okay. So you really thought that this person was it. You really thought that this was your dream come true. You thought you guys maybe were going to get married. Maybe you did get married. Like, straight up. This card can talk about marriage and this card can talk about divorce. Like, you for real, this may be a divorce situation. And I'm so sorry if that's the case. Like, wow, that is heavy. Even if it's not a divorce, this was heavy for you. For sure. So, wow, this person brought you so much happiness. We've got the Sun and the 4 of Wands that came out together. Wow. yeah, this person made you so happy. This was best friend energy. You guys had that chemistry, that really fiery, just connection, really passionate. I mean, because this is the King of Wands. They're being represented by the King of Wands. So definitely sexual attraction, chemistry. It just makes me think, like, again, like best friend energy, like a lot of laughter, especially coming out with the sun and the Four of Wands, a lot of laughter. Like, hella laughter. This is best friend vibes, I think. Okay. And so that's really tough. Like, that is. If you lost this person, if you went through a loss of this type of relationship, yeah, that's okay. Anyway, Seven of Cups reversed. I didn't want to spend too long on these energy check-ins, and I keep doing it. Okay. Seven of Cups reversed. Why is Seven of Cups reversed here? What is Seven of Cups? Woo! What is Seven of Cups doing here for pile 3? What is Seven of Cups here for pile 3? Okay. Knight of Cups reversed. So, and then Page of Wands reversed on the back of the deck. You really think, you really dream, you fantasize about either this person coming forward to you or you coming forward to them. You really fantasize about it. You're really thinking about it still. You might dream about them still. You just have this, you just kind of fantasize sometimes that maybe they'll send you a message online. Maybe you'll look at your phone and you'll have a text from them. Maybe they'll show up and they'll come through, and this loss will all be like a bad dream. You know, this ending, it'll be like, that wasn't it. That was a bad dream, and you woke up and everything was fine, and you're still with this person and everything's great, and you have a happy life with this person, and that all was just a bad dream. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, what about the Star, though? Tell me more about the Star being here for pile 3. Okay, yeah, 3 of Swords. You're still dealing with heartache over this. You are coming to terms with the fact that it's over. So it's like you're accepting the disappointment of it, like, but you don't have this, you're not satisfied with the clarity of why, okay? Like, you're still like, but why? Like, you're accepting it, but you're still confused about it, maybe. And then the 3 of Swords is you're still dealing with the heartache over it because this person felt like your dream come true in life with them and your relationship. It was like everything that you wanted, and you lost it, and it's, yeah. And then Page of Pentacles on the back of the deck. You're currently in a state of having to rebuild, having to start over, and having to just make some slow, steady movements, baby steps towards your independence and your stability on your own outside of this, and you're just dealing with the heartache. You're trying to take it as you go. That's kind of what I'm getting. So if this does resonate, if this kind of makes sense for where you are currently, we're going to go in and see what's blocking you right now. Why and how are you blocked? Okay. What is the blockage for pile 3? What is blocking them? Knight of Pentacles. What is blocking pile 3? I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles that maybe you're struggling to be patient. You're like, this is taking so long, and like, I don't want to have to rebuild after this. It's going to take forever, and there's so much to do, and I've lost so much. I don't know. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this may have really hurt you financially, even if it was a divorce or something. And that 5 of Pentacles that you had, that can speak of financial loss too. So this may have affected you financially, and you may be trying to recover from that and rebuild your financial security, you know, and stability after this loss. How is pile 3 blocked? What is blocking pile 3 right now? What is blocking pile 3 right now? The star reversed. That missed opportunity feeling. What is blocking pile 3 right now? 4 of Swords reversed. Okay, let's get one more. What is blocking pile 3? Okay, well, the rest fell on the floor, but okay, 6 of Wands reversed. And this was 4 of Wands reversed. Yeah. Okay. So you're blocked, you know, some of this may be a little bit out of your control too, because it may be that, like I said, that you took a financial hit and you may just be having to slowly rebuild in that way. And then also, aside from that, it's just you are having to steadily and slowly recreate your life. It's like you're starting over and having to build all this from the beginning again. And maybe you are a little resistant to that. The 4 of Swords talks about rest. With it being in reverse, I'm thinking that you're needing to take action in some way. And then the 6 of Wands back here being in reverse too. It's like your action energy here is in reverse. Both of the fire energies are in reverse, and then the Swords energy is in reverse. This is all the action. Air and fire energy, it's all reversed. And then you've got earth energy that's upright and one that's in reverse. So that's giving me slow, steady movement. And then over here, unstable. That's giving me your stability was rocked a lot. And then the star in reverse, that's just, yeah, that dream come true that you thought you had. It just didn't happen. It didn't quite happen the way that you thought it would. And so you're kind of recovering from that letdown, from that disappointment. So let's figure out how these are blockages, though. Why is the Knight of Pentacles a blockage? For pile 3. Why is the Knight of Pentacles a blockage? The Chariot. Okay. Yeah, it's like, so maybe you could move faster, but you're not. So you're the Knight of Pentacles when you maybe could be the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords, but you are just like, ugh, like, you know what I mean? Like tired, like sluggish, like you don't have the passion behind it. You don't have the drive to do this. It's like you're doing it because you absolutely have to, but you could possibly be moving a lot faster and maybe with more direction and more drive. So you may be just kind of going through the motions right now, and that's blocking you from getting success and just like abundance into your life more quickly. You know what I mean? Because if you move more quickly, then it's going to come more quickly. So maybe that's why that's a blockage for you there, is because of the slow movement when it could be faster movement. Okay, what about the Ten of Pentacles? How is the Ten of Pentacles reversed? A blockage. The Sun. The Sun came out last time too. Again, I think it's like, I think this is giving me more than anything, having to learn to be like grateful for what you have. If like you just went through a huge loss, like say you were in this huge mansion, okay, and whatever happened, I don't care. I don't know if it was you went bankrupt or you had a sugar daddy and they broke up with you or whatever it was, but you got kicked out of the mansion and you don't live in that mansion anymore. And now you are, you're on the streets for a little bit, and then you find a friend to stay with and you're couch hopping and you're just like pissed off and you're like, I want to be living in my mansion. And I think you're being called to like be grateful though for the friend that you have that's giving you the couch to sleep on. You know what I mean? It's like it's all in your perspective. It's all in your your outlook. And it seems like you may just be like upset about the pinnacles that you lost when that's blocking you a little bit, because you could be focusing on the pinnacles you still have. And that's a huge key to manifesting, is gratitude. Being grateful for what we have right now, even if it doesn't seem like it's a lot, getting in that energy, that genuine energy of like really, truly in your heart, being so grateful for it, like really taking a look at like, man, like if I didn't have this, if I didn't have this couch to sleep on, I'd be outside right now and it's 30 degrees. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. Like I have a bathroom I can use. Like I can go use this bathroom and I can take a hot shower. Or I don't know, they're letting me eat here. They're letting me eat their groceries and stuff right now. Like they're helping me when I don't have anything. This is a pretty extreme like example here, but you know, for the sake of the analogy, whatever. It's just, I think this is telling you like to remember to just be grateful for what you have. Like even though you feel like you lost a lot, don't forget just how blessed you still are. Like what do you have right now to be grateful for? Your health, you know, your just different opportunities around you, like your abilities, skills, talents that you have that could get you different jobs and take you different places in life. Your car, if you have one, man, not having a car sucks. And if you're listening to this and you don't have a car, I'm sorry. That's honestly, that's rough. Like once you get used to having one and then you don't, man, talk about a freedom being stripped away. That's hard. And so if you're listening to this and you have a car, be grateful for that. You know what I mean? It's like things like that. Okay, let's move on. I'm sorry. I don't know why I just like started preaching about that. Probably because I just had too many sips of wine over here. Okay, the star reversed. We've got 10 of swords reversed. Yeah, you're not wanting to let it go. But it seemed like you were. I know you've been working on that because it, you know, it looked like you were coming to terms with the disappointment. Okay, and then also the magician. Okay, so you are coming to terms with it. It's like you've accepted that it's over, but not accepted it at the same time. Like you're like, that was it. That was my dream. Man, this is similar to the last pile. And that's affecting your manifestations. Just as this gratitude attitude, this gratitude energy, same thing. Like this is affecting what you're able to manifest into your life. Because what's meant for you, your true desires and your wishes and your dreams, everything that you want, you can have that. It's yours. It's waiting on you. You know, it's already yours. So it's just getting in that higher vibration, that gratitude attitude, and that kind of flow energy, like letting things go. Because now with this being in reverse and it was upright a minute ago, which is interesting. But yeah, it's showing up here again as a blockage because it's in reverse. It's like, well, it's over. That showed me in your energy check that you went through a painful ending. And now here it is. It's in reverse, and it's like you aren't looking at it as if it's an ending, though. You know what I mean? It's like you aren't wanting to fully accept that it's actually over, maybe. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting with that. And you're going to have to move on from this like controlling energy, this clinging to this one specific person or situation, or disappointment over this loss. If you cling to that, well, you can't have gratitude and hopefulness and optimism in the same way at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like if you're putting your energy over here in this basket of, oh man, I missed out and now I don't have that. Well, then what energy do you have to put over here in your manifestation basket, in your gratitude basket? So putting more energy over here into the gratitude basket and the manifestation basket than in the lost, missed opportunity basket. I don't know if that makes sense. The analogies right now that's going on with this pile. I'm sorry. Okay. What about the Four of Swords? Why is the Four of Swords a blockage for pile 3? All right. The Tower reversed. Okay. Yeah, you may be avoiding facing this tower moment. Like I said, like you're moving really slowly when you could be moving a lot faster, because that would take some work. because the tower moment, that's a lot of major internal changes going on and outer changes too. It's, and I think you're going through the outer changes. Like I said, some of this is not really in your control, but maybe if there's some internal changes, like even just like letting go of your sense of control over the situation, learning to accept things for what they are and people for what they are. You may be struggling with that, like that going with the flow energy. And so that would be something that you'd be having to work on changing within yourself, which would be kind of like a tower thing. Because the tower, that's, like I said, that's big changes going on internally. It's like rewiring our brain, rewriting the codes that were kind of like handed to us, things that we learned in childhood and throughout our life, all of our experiences. Sometimes we pick up belief systems that are not healthy, that are not accurate, that are actually very false, that are harmful for us, behaviors that are not good. So it can be things like that too. It can be like learning new behaviors, learning new patterns, getting rid of old habits. And for you, I'm really getting though that this has a lot to do with your outer stability as well. And it's like, for some reason, I'm getting that it's like there's something that you could do maybe to take more action towards it. Almost like hear me out here, another analogy. Almost like you get laid off from your job and you loved that job. You loved it so much, it was your dream, and you're like pissed that you lost that job. Not just pissed, you're depressed. And you go into a depression, and you're drawing unemployment, which thank goodness for that, but you're drawing that, and before you know it, you're not looking for a job anymore. You've lost a desire to get a job. You're just sitting at home depressed. You know what I mean? And before you know it, it's been months, and you're not looking for a job. You're not interested in a job anymore, and you're just drawing unemployment. It's like, that's slow movement. Like, yeah, you are getting some income from that, so you're able to live, but are you moving forward in building your life and like growing and building your abundance? Are you doing that? Not really. No, you're more stagnant. So it's like, not that that's specifically your situation. That's an example. I'm just saying, like, it's like where you need to be putting a little more action in. Maybe you're doing it really slowly or not wanting to do it at all. Something like that. Okay. What about the Four of Wands reversed, though? Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so with the Page of Wands reversed coming out underneath the Four of Wands reversed, I'm getting that there's some unhealthy communication going on here, which I've been waiting, actually, for communication in some way to come up here since you got this throat chakra pyramid. And this is like the first time. But yeah, the Page of Wands reversed, maybe there's some anger going on over this situation. And some not nice things being said, like some fiery kind of like outbursts going on here, either with this person or just even like with yourself, the way you're talking to yourself maybe. But I mean, this is definitely some dissatisfaction and some just unhappiness going on right here. And the blocked communication coming out under it, and with it being a fire energy, it just makes me think emotional outbursts. I don't know. I think that with the fire energy, and with Page being communication, and also the youngest in the court. I mean, it could be like a little bit of emotional immaturity or something. And so maybe that's something that this tower here, maybe that's something that you're being called to look at within yourself. And this could be relating to this whole like resistance towards moving forward and towards having an optimistic perspective. It's like you are keeping your own self stuck a little bit if you have a pessimistic outlook on things, or like just this idea that maybe like the world owes you more than they do, like people owe you more than they do, because we are all here and we are all struggling in different ways, and you know, you're on your own, kid, that kind of thing. Like, you're all you've got at the end of the day. And I don't mean that in like a bad, that sounds kind of negative, but I really mean it in a good way. It's like when you realize that, it doesn't mean you can't have meaningful connections and like, depend on people for emotional support and stuff. Like, yeah, have relationships. That's what life's about too. But at the end of the day, your most important relationship is going to be with yourself. And so I think that what's keeping you blocked is maybe expecting things to just be easier for you or something. Feeling like life is too hard on you and this is not fair, and just being upset about it and being kind of like stubborn. Stubborn is the word I'm looking for. A little stubborn, a little resistant to having to put in the work to rebuild because you're just not happy about whatever this loss was that you went through. So, and then we had the Emperor on the back of the deck to go under this Six of Wands reversed. And so I'm getting here ego for sure. I'm getting like need for control. It's definitely, it's more fire energy. And again, this is giving me that defeated energy. And like with this being here, I just feel like you're pissed off about it. I feel like you feel defeated and I don't know. I feel like what's blocking you is not dealing with it in the most healthy way. Like you're a little stubborn when it comes to having to accept a situation for what it is and rebuilding. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else here. Let's see, like, how can pile 3 unblock this? How can pile 3 remove this blockage? What can they do to remove this blockage? Pile 3 unblock this. How can pile 3 remove this blockage? Woo! How can pile 3 remove this? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands reversed and the Lovers reversed. How can they remove this blockage right now? Too many. How can they unblock this? So I think right now, you are being called to find your passion again. I think you've definitely lost your spark here. You've lost your drive. Like I said, you're moving really slowly. You don't have a lot of passion behind it. You're kind of going through the motions is what it looks like. And that sort of is like your blockage. So to unblock that, you need to find that fire again, find that drive, that passion. So do that in any way that you can, but really look at your options, and look at what makes you happy, what really lights you up, what is fun for you, what's exciting for you, what's going to bring joy into your life. It could be anything. It could be the smallest thing. It's going to be different for everyone, because we all are different people with different personalities, and different interests and hobbies and talents and stuff. But yeah, it's getting your passion back, getting your fire back. Like, what just feels right to you? What is your soul calling? Got the High Priestess here. What is your soul calling you to do? And if you're feeling a little lost in that department, maybe look into things like your life path number, and your soul urge number, your astrological chart, like specifically your North Node, maybe your midhaven if you're looking at like career and stuff. Look at those things if you're feeling a little lost and a little like purposeless and just kind of like ugh, because that's kind of what I'm getting. There's not really any. You've lost your fire, you know. You've sort of lost your direction here, your sense of purpose right now. And the Lovers in reverse, being here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse too. I'm just getting that this is all about choices, you know. You have choices, you have options. Right now, you're not really making any. You're just kind of doing the mundane, everyday, you know, bare minimum kind of. I don't know, I hate to say that, but it just feels like you're not really like extending yourself too far beyond what you absolutely have to do when it comes to building stability, building your empire, you know, whatever. So it's finding that passion again and finding that drive that's going to make you want to build that empire for yourself, you know? Yeah, really stepping into this masculine energy and just getting a clear direction. And like I said, if you're feeling a little lost on that, you know, meditate on it, but like you can also look at things like your astrological chart and numerology chart. Even do like, you know, personality tests like the Enneagram test and like the Myers-Briggs personality test. That stuff can be fun, and you can literally just find them online. If you haven't done those, they're really fun, and you can just, that can be a fun way to like get this passion back, because you can just be doing a little self-discovery in the meantime, you know. Okay, so let's get some advice cards from these oracle decks, and we will close that with that. So this is the Spirit Junkie oracle card deck. Okay, what about pile 3? Can we get a message for pile 3 for their blockage? How can they unblock this? Stagnation. Oh. Okay. We got my high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And definitely lean into that gratitude thinking. You can even start a gratitude journal. Or even just like literally a list. Like if you're not super into journaling, just like every day, even in your phone, just every day, just write one thing, boom, one thing that you're grateful for, you know? And then you can go through and look at that list every now and then and just remind yourself of all the things that you have to be grateful for. Okay, what else for pile 3? How can pile 3 unblock this? Okay. We got, when I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. Yeah, and that's a super high vibe thing to do. You know, that's like, yeah, because you're sharing just this love with other people. So yeah, put yourself out there and do that. Like, if you have something good to say about someone, then say it, you know? And you're going to attract more of that into your life. Okay, what else for pile 3? Is there anything else in here for pile 3? Okay, what's this one? I am committed to bringing forth my greatness. I will no longer play small. Yeah, I feel like that definitely goes with this theme. It definitely feels like you've been playing a little bit small. And that's cool. We all need a break, especially after going through a massive loss. Like, I get it. I ain't trying to, like, call you out or make you feel bad or anything like that. But it's like, you could be like doing so much more and just like growing exponentially, you know? And I think you're being called to. I think your soul wants to. And then on the back of the deck, all that I need is coming to me in ways I could never have imagined. Exactly. So you don't have to dwell on this loss, because everything that you want is coming to you. And the quicker you get into this high vibe thinking, and the like quicker that you get your direction back, and just start working on building your empire and your abundance, I mean, you're just going to be attracting these things. Your high vibrations are going to be attracting these things into your life. Okay, let's get now just a couple more messages just from the Work Your Life Oracle deck. Okay, pile 3. What's the message for pile 3? Unblock this. Whoa. 3. Release this blockage. Release this blockage. What's the advice for pile 3? Okay, we've got the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. This is the vibe. Like, straight up, this is what I'm getting. That, like, described it. That put it into words way, like, so much better than I have during this entire reading. This is the vibe. It's happening for you, not to you. That's staying grateful for what you still have, and remembering that, yes, rejection is divine protection. Any type of loss, any type of ending, it's redirection. It's redirection. It's a new opportunity coming. That was a learning experience, and something better is coming. Yeah, for sure. Staying in this thought process and this vibration, that's going to really start bringing in what you want in your life. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Yes. Yes. I'm feeling that you have been, again, like, yeah, staying in this sort of stagnant, if not stagnant, super slow moving, just like nothing new, not putting yourself out there, just really mundane kind of energy, you know? So do something fun. Do something that's going to light your fire. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, yeah, just anything that's going to get you excited about life again, you know? Okay. What else for pile 3? Is there anything else? Any more messages for pile 3? Okay, we'll end on this. Warrior woman. Yes. Have you answered your deepest calling? So, yeah, for sure. Again, go into that self-discovery mode maybe if you're feeling a little lost when it comes to your purpose and stuff. Just take a look at, you know, what makes you happy. What is the thing I'm thinking of? It's, where did I see that too? I mean, I've probably seen it everywhere, but it's like the quote, it's like, what would you do if you knew you would be supported? What would you do if you knew you would succeed, basically, you know? Where did I literally just saw that somewhere. Probably just like on a quote on Instagram or something, but I feel like I just saw that. But yeah, what would you do if you felt like you were going to be supported and you would be successful in it, and you knew for sure without a doubt that it was going to work out? Do it, you know? Do it as if you do know that for sure. Do it as if you do know it's going to be successful and work out for you. Whatever your soul purpose is, whatever your most authentic self, your truth, your most authentic truth, whatever that is, do that. And if you don't know what it is, that's contributing to this blockage. Because this blue, the throat chakra, that has to do with authenticity and being your most authentic, your most true self, sharing your truth, expressing your truth with the rest of the world. And the world needs your truth. They need to hear your truth. So yeah, figure out what that is and let it be fun for you, you know? Yeah, I'm going to end this here. I feel like this was so long. I think this was way longer than the other 2 piles. Okay, thank you for watching if you've stuck around this long, and I hope that some of this helped and made sense at least. And maybe you will come back another time. Hopefully I'll have some more videos up soon. So yeah, thank you. Bye.